We're going to take a look at how to use the search box in OpenPoint. We're currently in the job dashboard and we'll be using job records for example. However, the same search functionality applies to all the search boxes throughout OpenPoint. In every search box you can just start typing. So I'm going to type in underground for example. So without even hitting the enter key or pressing a button, it's going to just automatically start to search. Each one of these search boxes will automatically search on a few default fields that are the most common ones for that particular type of record. So for jobs, it's going to look in description and it's going to look in the job number fields automatically. In order to clear your search, you can just click on this X box right here and that'll clear it out and it'll go back to the default search. You can also do specific searches by particular fields by hitting the drop-down arrow. The first field here is search, and that works exactly like the original search box where it'll automatically look in just the description and the job number. For status, you can actually pick multiple options here, so I could pick proposed and approved for example if I wanted to do that. That's going to look at the workflow status field and query on that. So for the team, you can click that drop down and this will either be individuals or it could also be teams, and that could be one or more people in a team, and that'll look for anything that's been assigned to that particular person or that group. The next one there is the CPR year from and CPR year to. So jobs are assigned to particular years, and so you can search on a range of values. So if I wanted to look for everything in 2017 and 2018, I can just type those values in and it'll do a search on that. So the next option here is actually a date range search that you enter in the date from and date to values here, and that then applies to whatever the value is to the left. So right now we have this option called last workflow changed, and that will look for on any particular job whatever the last time it went through a workflow change, let's say from proposed to approved or approved to constructed. That range search will then pick any of those up that have whatever that last value was for that particular job. So you can also pick a particular status. So I can say I want to see everything that has been proposed for jobs in July here. So I'll do 7/1 to 7/31, and I guess I'll hit the search button here or press enter, and then it'll go ahead and do that search. And so now I've got a completed search. It's showing me that I've got 36 results up here, and I can see my result data down below there in the grid. And if you look at these columns, when you hover over them, most of them have a little arrow here. So that tells you that that particular column can be sorted. So if I click on that, I can sort it and have it go up or down, ascending or descending. Same with type, description, and some of these other options as well. And so let's take a look at, see, we've got some proposed values here. So we've got some proposed dates, some closed dates, and all those dates are sortable, ascending and descending as well. So that covers it as far as what the job searches allow. There's something else I wanted to show real quick. Some of the screens, I'm going to go into assemblies here, they have another drop down right to the left of the search box, and in this case it's showing actively in use. And so some of these records will have kind of an active or inactive type of flag, and so if you hit the drop down, you'll be able to change that default behavior to either all or not in use. And so normally it's going to want to always show whatever is active, but sometimes you might want to look at something that isn't active, and the drop down lets you do that. Other drop downs in the system will also be available. Another common one that you might see is in reports. It's going to also have the option to look at the various favorited or not favorited types of options there. And so that about covers it for the searching capabilities in OpenPoint. As always, feel free to contact us if you have any questions.